Everyone's reading the Detroit Native Sun, even our competitors. We've got the best writers, best coverage, and best ad rates to draw new clients to your business. Advertise with us for as little as $35. All ads include a free design and will be featured in both our print version newspaper and online. Call today for a free price quote and take advantage of our specials. When you purchase any full or half page for 2 months, we'll give you the third month free. That's right, you can reach another potential 50,000 to 100,000 clients for free. After all, three's the charm in advertising. Call today at 313-457-5944 or email us at DetroitNativeSunNews@gmail.com or visit our website at www.DetroitNativeSunOnline.com. We're waiting for your call. 313-457-5944.
Hello and welcome to the show. I want to thank Valerie Lockhart, as usual in every show, for giving Motown women veterans the opportunity to have the platform to send out resources and information to our veterans for every show that we have been blessed to put on thus far. And I also want to thank all my women veterans that was able to come to camp with us this summer. We really had a great time. And we're looking forward to expanding next year, let's say maybe about the third week in June, give or take. We're working on that date right now. And also a blessing to all the female veterans across the nation that has signed up to join us at Myrtle Beach, August 14th through the 18th. Again, this is our 6th year hosting our annual trip. And if you're not making it this year, I really hope that you'll be able to bring your family out next year. The dates will be posted real soon on our website, which is motownwva.org, so that you can stay with the up-to-date information as different events are going on with our with our Motown women veterans. So today we have a special guest. His name is Lawrence Scott. Lawrence Scott, believe it or not, has a Coney Island restaurant, which is truly like a diamond in the rough. I was just so happened to be shopping at the Dollar Tree, and he came through and he was handing out his flyers for his restaurant. And what was so amazing to me is come to find out is that Lawrence is a Flintstone.
Yes,
and so
indeed.
For those who are not aware, we call ourselves Flintstones because we were born and raised in Flint.
Absolutely.
And even though there's a lot going on with the water and what have you, these things are being corrected.
Absolutely.
But we bringing out some great people. So Lawrence, tell the viewing audience about yourself and how did we come from being from a Flintstone to the Wayne County?
All right. Well, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone out there. My name is Lawrence Scott. 40 years old, originally from Flint, Michigan. I think that, everyone has to find their journey and everyone has to find their niche, so to speak, And,
Definitely.
And I've always been one that paid attention to the people in my family, the matriarchs that was cooking and that was prepping the food and, during the holidays or during the weekends or throughout the week or what have you. So I kind of knew at a young age that it was something that I was interested in, and as I got older, I started to expand a little bit. You start cooking for your family, cooking for your kids, and then that kind of spill over to the neighbors, you know what I mean? And then, people start wanting things. And I just saw the opportunity to get a hot dog cart, especially after COVID. They had took all of the carts out of the Home Depots. They didn't want the carts back in the Home Depots.
So is that where you originally started your, he did a hot dog cart in Home Depot?
No, I actually I was working in a plant, and I pre-COVID they had we know Kogels, the Kogels brand. Shout out to the Kogels brand, best brand in the world.
Kogels Meat Market, love it.
Yeah, that's a Flint brand. For those who don't know, y'all can go to Kogels.com and check them out. But Home Depot was one of the only places that you can get a Kogels Vienna from. You know what I mean? And this was pre-COVID, right? And so also pre-COVID, the family that owned the hot dog carts inside of Home Depot, they sold the carts to another family, and they changed the ingredients to a local meat company, Dearborn Meats, I believe it was.
Yes.
And so many people was complaining about that. You know, it wasn't the same. You know, and even for myself, I went and to get a hot dog, and the young lady was making a hot dog, and I was looking at her like, what? Like, what's that? That's not Kogel's. Excuse me. And so COVID came, and came and went, I should say. And so when they opened the world back up, I just took things into my own hands, took matters into my own hands. You know, I knew that I couldn't find these Kogels anywhere anymore. I heard people talking about it because, you know, there were people that would go out to Home Depot to get a hot dog. They ain't need no tools. They ain't need none of that. They was just going to get a hot dog because they were so good, you know. And so I was hearing so many people complain about not being able to find it and not knowing how to locate, you know, that brand or whatnot, and I knew exactly where to get it from. So that was that was kind of the driving force into me making a decision to go into business for myself and to purchase a hot dog cart and to use Kogel's as a brand. I use all Michigan brands, Faygo, Better Made potato chips. I use a local bakery. So, you know, that's where it started at, kind of.
And what's so ironic is that after meeting Lawrence and speaking with him, and to know that he sells all the Kogel brands, and I'm telling you, if you never had this type of hot dog or sausage, trust me, once you taste it, it's like no other.
Absolutely.
And growing up in Flint, Michigan, right there at 602 West Hamilton in Flint, Michigan, the Kogels lived next door to us. And so growing up, my mom was a single mom trying to raise 5 kids, and the Kogels every Friday would bring my mother a meat package of the bologna, like I say, the hot dogs, the sausages, and what have you. So to be able to know that at Lawrence Coney Island, which is located at 2717 South Wayne Road, right there between Wayne Road and Glenwood, to know that his restaurant carries all the Kogel brand hot dogs and sausages. Trust me, you're in for a treat when you do go visit his restaurant.
Thank you.
And speaking of his restaurant, Lawrence, let them know how you also will be, say if someone wanted to host a party or anniversary or what have you, will they be able to rent your
Absolutely.
restaurant out?
So my restaurant sits 85 people, between 80 and 85 people comfortably. If you guys want to if you want any catering for your own event, or if you want to come and you want to rent the restaurant out to have a private party, you can give me a call at 734-890-8204. Again, that's 734-890-8204. Also, you can Google us at Fat Man Oaks, FATMANNOKS. Just Google us. We got a 4.9 rating. We don't have a 5-star anymore, but that just means that we're human. You know what I mean? You know, we're a small business. We're growing. Also, if you want to book us for the hot dog stand, I still have the hot dog stand available. We come up, we got a 10x10 tent, we got the tables, we got the chairs, we got the whole shebang, you know, and just the experience in itself is just a good experience. You know, the kids have fun, the kids enjoy it, the sounds and the smells and you know, all that good stuff. We also do a Flint style coney, right? So, you know, people get it mixed up a little bit, you know. Us being from Flint,
Exactly.
we understand that the coney tastes totally different than what a lot of people are used to in the Detroit area, right? So in my opinion, it's kind of like a chili dog that you get from other places, you know what I mean? But you know, we're familiar with Angelo's Coney Island, you know, Angelo Brothers on Davidson Road, and that's more of a dry meat, you know. So my recipe is just seasoned ground beef on top of a Vienna, you know what I mean? And to me, that's the best in the world. So I encourage everyone to come out, check it out, and just come and experience the Kogel's brand with us. You know, our service is top notch. Our food is good. We have a comfortable environment. It's kid friendly. We play good music. It's a good vibe in itself, you know. And for those who want to inquire about it, like I said, again, just go on Google and just read some of the comments and the reviews and the recommendations and see what people are saying about us. And I invite you all to come out to 2717 South Wayne Road in Westland, Michigan.
So, what I love about what he's also doing again is the hot dog truck. So, a lot of veterans, when we first get out the military, we're not sure again what avenue we're gonna end up being, or what journey we're trying to go to. So, once upon a time, the VA would not give veterans a loan to start a business. We can only use our loans for purchasing homes, mobile homes, things of this nature. But recently they have changed that to where if a veteran would like to start their own hot dog stand, or just just a food truck in general, that they are extending loans to start out for this type of venture. And so I definitely encourage you, if you're looking to start your food truck, or if you're starting to follow Fat Man Snook's example, to start off with a hot dog truck, and to own your own restaurant, anything is possible. You just got to reach out there and start off with the Small Business Administration and utilize your VA loan to start your hot dog stand, because we would definitely be using Fat Man Snook. Next year we're going to be doing hosting a female veterans talent show. That's going to be June 13th of 2026, and it's to raise money for our Earner Flight, which is a total price right now of $140,000 to take 180 female veterans to a 3-day tour trip in Washington, D.C. So with Fat Man Snook out to help us with different venues, we're looking forward to their services, and especially with so many family reunions that's going on, and outdoor activities
events.
outside. Definitely give Lawrence a call, and
Absolutely. My line is always open. My line is always available. That's where I started off at. I started off in the community. I started off feeding the kids. First it was identifying, like finding a location, right?
Definitely.
So location is everything. Where you're set up at, where you're doing business at, the places that you frequent, where it's a large flow of traffic. All those things matter. So before I even got the hot dog cart, I had talked to a guy at the local liquor store, right? And the liquor store was right across the street from a bus terminal, where the Wayne Westland bus drivers, they park their buses, and they transport the children and stuff. And so every day around 3:00, the kids would come and they would get off the bus and they would run over to the hot dog stand, and I give them all hot dogs and chips. And maybe for some of these kids, maybe that's all they'll eat for the rest of the night, or
Definitely.
At least I'm providing something for them after working hard in school and being in the classroom for 8 hours or however many hours during school, and they enjoyed it, and I enjoyed just hearing the stories and hearing them talk, and just really just servicing the community. And so that kind of turned into the kids go back and tell the parents, hey, this guy down there giving away free hot dogs, so then the parents come down like, who the hell gave my kid a free hot dog down here?
Exactly.
And then,
you just never know nowadays.
Absolutely. And so that opens up conversation with the parents, and then now you start to learn names, and you start to learn faces, and you start to meet people throughout the community. And then I started to support the seniors, right? And then the vets, around the same time UAW went on strike. I fed them the whole time that they were on strike. If they came with a badge and they had their credentials saying that they were part of the UAW, I gave them a free meal. I even took food down there on Michigan Avenue when everybody was down there and they were striking and lined up and gathering and stuff. So community is always, that's where, because without the community and without the support of the community, you're not going to go far. You don't have much of a business. You have to have people to frequent that business. You have to have people to come out and to support, but people want to make sure that they're supporting the right thing and the right people, and that's why it's so important to be good to people and to put your best foot forward,
And I love that about Fat Man Snug. I mean, they truly go over and beyond to support the community, and especially with the way the economy is today. And we're already out here fighting with homelessness.
Absolutely.
And now so many people are losing their jobs due to this governmental change and what have you. But to be able to patronize a restaurant like Fat Man Snug that's always giving to the community and servicing our senior citizens, it's just over and beyond, and truly a blessing for all those who has the opportunity to meet Lawrence and come to his restaurant and really just be able to support him, to support others. And this is basically what we're just trying to do. We're just trying to make sure that we keep Lawrence restaurant afloat, so that he can continue to do the outstanding community work that he does. And again, just come and just enjoy this fabulous menu. And so sometimes on Sundays, Lawrence even step outside of his box. He even prepare a meal that's not even on the menu, right, Lawrence?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We do Soul Food Sundays every Sunday. Every Sunday it's a different menu. We do something different. This past Sunday was barbecue chicken and garlic potatoes and fresh vegetables. So every Sunday I do something different, and we do Taco Tuesdays. Sometimes during the week, it just depends on how busy we are. I may pick up something for, just to throw on the menu, just kind of as a surprise factor for the day, just to mix it up, because I understand that, people get tired of hot dogs and people get tired of Polish sausages, and they're good, they're delicious, all those good things, but sometimes they want something new. You know what I mean? And
exactly.
I want to revitalize those taste buds. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah.
Yeah, so like I say though, when you come to this restaurant again, if you're looking to host a small party, again, the seating is amazing, the restaurant is amazing, and it's at 2717 South Wayne Road, and it's right there at Wayne and Glenwood. It's in the shopping complex with the Dollar Tree and
it's called Washington Plaza.
Washington Plaza, okay. And so it's there with a couple of other businesses as well.
Yep. And shout out to the other businesses that's out there. We got Mavs store. We got Subway out there. We got Dollar Tree out there. We got a pet grooming place. We got an event center. We got Robertson's Arcade. And then there's other things that the landlord has planned to bring before the turn of the year. So we're kind of situated in the corner a little bit, and it kind of sits back a little bit, but like I said, we a diamond in the rough, and it's a hidden gem, and I appreciate this opportunity as well. I just want to say thank you for bringing me on and for highlighting my business. It's things like this is going to get us exposure, you know what I mean, and that's what we do it for. So yeah, you guys come out, 2717 South Wayne Road, Westland, Michigan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so not only that, Lawrence is truly an entrepreneur within his own spirit, and he's also looking to because where this restaurant sits at, like you were saying, at this plaza, is a very huge parking lot. I mean, crazy huge. And so he's planning to even do different outdoor events starting in August.
Yep. So August, I'm going to host the Fat Man Food Festival. It's going to be a food fest / car show. I'm going to have like 20 vendors out there, have some cars out there, give away some trophies. Shout out to the vendors too. You know, I'm about to put up a post about that and start getting the flyers out for it, trying to get people, excited about it. It's a particular vendor that I want to shout out as well. It's the I Told You food truck, right? Mm-hmm. That's another one of our fellow Flintstones.
Okay.
Her name is Taya. She has delicious food. It's a family-owned business. She's been in business for over 20 years, in the food service industry for over 20 years. And she has delicious food. So I look forward to doing business with her. But she's going to be there at the Fat Man Food Fest. And this is taking place August 16th, Saturday, August 16th, or thereabout. So I just got to get all the details like I want them, and then I'm going to release the info. And so people can get involved and register for the car show and mark the date off. Make sure you're not busy, and bring the family out, have some fun. Also, I support all businesses, but to be able to see the black-owned businesses that's coming up and that's coming about in the community, like the arcade that's out there in my plaza, Robinson Arcade. That's a black-owned business. The food truck that I just spoke about, I Told You food truck, black-owned business. The DJ that I'm going to use, DJ Lutado, he has a black-owned business. And again, I support everyone, but there is no buts. I support everyone.
Right.
However, to see again the black-owned bit, because you don't see enough of us, and I'm in the works of starting a podcast myself, or some sort of communication platform myself that's going to highlight black chefs and black people that own restaurants, just to get their story, just to get their their journey. Because people get inspired by seeing other people do things, and I guess I didn't realize how big the whole hot dog cart thing was.
Yes.
Until people start asking, "Hey man, how you getting to this? Hey man, where you?" And it's just like the lack of information that's available to a lot of people can halt people sometimes from pursuing things. So I want to create a platform that's going to freely give this information, where people can come and you can see other people talk about their journey and talk about their experiences, talk about the challenges that we face, the wins and the losses, because everything is a fight no matter what you do. You got to get up and you got to go hard. And, my whole thing was getting out of the plant. I got tired of working in that plant, 5 years, third shift, 12-hour shifts. And so when I finally decided to take my destiny in my own hands, as far as business go, I go twice as hard, 3 times as hard, and I work way more hours than what I used to work. Excuse me. But it's worth it at the end of the day, And shout out to my team. I have young guys and young girls that's working for me. They've been with me for years, ever since I started the hot dog stand. So without them, none of this would have probably been possible. I have one in particular. He's been with me since day one almost, and once I got him trained up and got him ready to be out on his own doing the stand, that allowed me to go out and create other opportunities for myself. So I turned the hot dog stand into a catering business. And then so we were catering for Amazon. We were doing Amazon 2-3 times a week. We were doing Henry Ford Hospital. We were doing different businesses throughout the mid-Michigan area, the Detroit metropolitan area. Mm-hmm. And then I turned that into the restaurant, because I was just thinking to myself, like, man, like, we going here 3-4 times a week and we serving between 70 and 100 people, and I was like, wow, like, maybe I can, because people were telling me, like, one day you gonna have a restaurant, and I used to be like, nah, that ain't my thing, Right. I just come up, pull my hot dog stand up and do this, and then I'm gone, But the more and more I was doing it, the more and more I started to love it.
Yeah.
And you really can't. It's God's plan. It's not. So many times we try to put our plans in front of what God has destined for us,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so again, you hear truly a true testimony from Mr. Lawrence Scott that's truly blessed now with Fat Man's Nook. Again, it's located at 2717 South Wayne Road, and that's on the corner of Glenwood and Wayne Road. Please, when you get a chance, go out and have yourself a nice meal. Enjoy the music, the whole ambiance of the restaurant, and we definitely want to thank him for coming on the show.
Thank you for
and
having me.
hopefully this will be an inspiration again to our veterans who were thinking about getting a food truck, and now that the government is allowing you to utilize your loan to do so, please look into it if that's the route that you would like to take. But again, like you say, it has to be a love for what you do. And so with that, again, we appreciate you attending the show.
Yes,
and for
ma'am.
those for our
Thank you.
viewing audience.
And I want to say this real fast. All veterans get 10% off their order at our restaurant. So you just present your credentials, male or female, not just women veterans, male veterans, any veterans. You get 10% off at our restaurant. So make sure you're utilizing that. And if you're in the area, stop by and see us. We're open Tuesday through Sunday. Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7. And Sundays is 12 to 7. That's Soul Food Sunday. So we have a little bit more to prep. So we'll open up an hour later. But Sundays is 12 to 7, and then Tuesday through Saturday is 11 to 7, and then Monday is the day to get stocked up and
Exactly.
to have a day off and try to get some rest. So, but yeah, I implore everybody to come out and see us and just to come join us and taste the delicious food and have an experience with us.
All righty then.
Yeah.
And so if you missed all of that, also you can find Lawrence information on our webpage. Again, that's MotownWVA.org. If you need additional information, and also you'll be able to find his phone number and address and things of this nature. And so eventually we hope to see you at
Yes, ma'am.
the restaurant or his upcoming event in August. And then you just never know, you might be riding around Belle Isle or any other park or whatever, and you'll see his truck out there. So
Absolutely.
go and get that Coke or hot dog, and especially for our
Best in the world.
Flintstones out there.
Yeah.
I know we got a lot of people here in the Detroit Wayne area that's originally from Flint.
Absolutely.
So definitely go out and enjoy yourself.
Flintstones is everywhere.
High five on the Flintstones.
Absolutely.
All righty.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for being on the show, and
Thank
we'll
you
see
for
you
having me.
next Tuesday.
Thank you for having me.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
you.
Seeking out my sisters, one after one, finding my footing after I laid down my gun. Just wanna be valued for all that I've done. Millions of women have served their country, and I am one.
Women military veterans often find themselves undervalued compared to their male counterparts, both during their service and after their departure from the military. Support systems and services tend to prioritize the needs of male veterans over that of female veterans who look to find their footing after their military service. Resources tailored to the unique challenges faced by women veterans are scarce, leaving many without the necessary support. This lack of recognition and accommodation for female veterans not only undermines their service, but also intensifies the difficulties they face in reintegrating into society and accessing essential resources. Motown Women Veterans have made it our mission to support and uplift female veterans, whether they are transitioning from active duty or have served their nation long ago. Together, we honor their legacy and ensure they receive the care and opportunities they so richly deserve. We salute our women veterans who have fallen before they got a chance to rise with honor.